So now that we have the new castle model here, I don't think the collisions are working because I don't think we have a box collider on the new castle. We can test that out real quick and see if these attacking drones hit the castle. They don't explode. They all seem to be going to the same point too, so there's an issue with that. Alright, so let's add a box collider to our castle. I'll just add it to the parent object. It's got all these child objects, so we'll go on the parent object. We'll add box collider, and I think we wanted it to be a trigger collider if I remember correctly. Let's see, in the robot controller, on trigger enter, yeah, that looks right. So a trigger is trigger true, and we want to make sure that this castle is tagged as the castle, and then we want to make sure that the size of the box collider is appropriate for the castle model. Right now it's over here, not. So let's try to fix that. I think the alignment on all these parts might be off too. I don't know. Let's see. Need to realign them first. Might need to. Yeah, this position is not correct. So let's see. -26. Where is this? It's not centered, which maybe is not a problem. Probably should be centered though. So that's be the Z. The Z position should be 0. So to fix that, I gotta select all these child objects so we can just drag them back into place. There we go. Alright, now let's edit the collider. Try top-down view. Get it to be a good size. Oops. Oh no, castle collider. Okay. Try the side view. Sure. Alright, that looks good. Let's see if that was enough to make them detect the collision. There we go. Okay. One thing I'm noticing is when the drones are spawning, they seem to be facing the wrong direction at first, and they have to turn before they start moving, which is kind of weird. So maybe we can change the starting spawning direction of those drones. So I think if we just go to the prefab, we can rotate it 90 degrees around the y-axis, it looks like. Maybe -90. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. Yes, good. And then also the spawn rate. Let's look at that really quick. In the game manager, right now we're just spawning the drones at a constant, with a constant delay. We call it a spawn rate. It's really more like the spawn delay, 1.5 seconds. I think for this game it should start out with the slower spawning rate, larger delay, and then gradually get faster and faster over time, more and more drones. So let's edit the game manager script code to implement that. So we've got the spawn rate variable here. Not sure why that one is public, but it is. So we're gonna make also a spawn decay. Call it that, because we're gonna use a little exponential decay to change the spawn delay over time, so that the rate at which the drones are spawning gradually increases. So in the update, we can just change the value of spawn rate, and we can use the spawn rate. We want to set an initial spawn rate. That can be a private variable, so we can set it up here. Let's do that. Private float initial, let's call it start spawn rate, and let's just say it's once every 2 seconds. And then in the update, the spawn rate is going to be equal to the start spawn rate, and we're going to multiply that by the decay factor raised to the power of how long it's been, of the time. It's exponential decay. So we're going to do math.pow to do an exponent, and it's actually spawn decay raised to the power of time.time. Okay. Yeah, let's test that out. So in the game manager now, we can change the spawn decay setting, and it should be a decimal less than 1 if we want it to get faster over time. And I don't know, maybe, see, this is probably it's in seconds, so it probably doesn't need to be much smaller than 1, maybe 0.95. You can adjust that, and then this we can see it change over time. Since we set the start spawn, we might want to serialize that field instead of the spawn rate, but we'll fix that. All right, let's see if that works. See if it seems to be getting faster over time. Yeah, it is maybe getting faster too quickly, so we might need to definitely need to increase this spawn decay so that happens more gradually. But it is, you can see this dropping. So I need to make this more like 0.999 or something like that. Okay. And the only other thing I wanted to do today, since we have a short day, not much time, is I don't really like this camera angle view. I mean, you can see everything squarely, but with the castle, I just don't like the way that looks. So I'm gonna change the scene view to a isomorphic view by clicking this little button down here below the axis gizmo, and I'm gonna look for a camera angle that I like. Where we can see everything and see the castle nicely. Maybe something like this. And then I believe once I have the scene view camera the way I like it, I should be able to select the main camera, go to the game object menu, and align with view, I think. If I click this, yes, then it moves the camera to the actual like in-scene game camera, the main camera, moves it to where the scene view camera currently is and aligns it with the directions. You can see in the preview now in the game view, it has that same alignment, and it works pretty well. The health bar at the top might need to be changed, or we can try to adjust this a little bit this way maybe. Let's try that. Main camera, align with view. Not too bad. Alright, let's test that out and see if it's better. Move our knight around. Yeah, that is good. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for today.